What is the deal with the GitHub certifications? These things dropped in January 2024. Here is the official blog announcement from GitHub. This is something that they used internally for a while, I believe, and now it's available to the general public. Most of the links that I'm going to go through are available on this blog post. As you can see, here are the 4 programs, then the study guides, and this little FAQ section for the verified credentials with Credly. Hey, I'm Eamon. I do tech tutorials here on YouTube and LinkedIn primarily. Please consider liking this video if it's helpful and subscribing to my channel. I'm going to have this Notion document in the description below so you can just click through and find out all the info that you came here for. All right. The first thing is that we can register for this over on GitHub in the resources.github page, and they want you to register with your personal account. So I am currently logged in. Can you see my profile? I guess you can. Anyway, I did this earlier. I logged in with my personal GitHub account. It just walks you through real quickly the login process. And first and foremost, this might be what you came here looking for. Yes, this is a paid thing. So the exams are $99 each. And for limited time, they say it's an additional 50% off of the foundations exam. So $350 is going to get you through all 4 of these, but it's not free. So you should know that up front. Now, when we click in here, we can just schedule and pay for each exam just like so. And then we can link to the learning path down below. And this takes us to Learn.Microsoft.com, where all of the modules for each of these certifications are housed. Microsoft, of course, owns GitHub, and so that's why you're seeing it on Microsoft's platform here. In addition, over here, I'm back on the certifications logged in page. We've got certification study guides. So this is straight from the official GitHub study guide. It goes through 6 pages in this case of GitHub actions, and we've got that resource for us right here. Okay, I've got links for each of the certifications. We got foundations, we've got actions, advanced security, and then administration. Let's just open up the administration to show you that this also takes us straight to this shortcut to the Learn.Microsoft.com page. Now, you do not, as far as I know, have to be logged in to Microsoft. I'm not logged in on this page in order to view the items in these learning paths. So I can just go in here to this introduction module, and you know what? I can just open up this how does GitHub authentication work? And we can scroll through and see that this is the format of most, if not all, of the certification learning path. It's a written article. It walks you through these different things, and it gives you an estimated time to complete, which in most of these cases, I think is to just read and then maybe put into practice some of what you have learned. Okay. As you can see, we've got 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, different lengths of estimated time to go through each of these modules in each of these learning paths. And here we get more into some shell commands and git commands as we get into the nitty-gritty on this particular administration certification. Okay, back to the outline here. Here's the link to the study guides. It's actually a GitHub repo. So again, you don't have to log in to get access to the study guides. We've got each certification listed here in the README for this repo, the description, and then the subsequent study guide for each one of these. Let's go into the foundations so you can see that, hey, we've just got several items to go through here in this study guide. And this just looks like a bulleted list of things that it's telling you you need to know all these things. Okay, now we've got learning modules on Learn.Microsoft as we went over. We've got another link to log on and register on your personal GitHub account. This just takes you over here to the official place to log in. And finally, these will be verified with Credly, as is common practice these days with certifications. There's an FAQ here that just walks you through some questions that you might have. And it reiterates that, yeah, it is currently a $99 exam. And looks like the length of the exam also is 2 hours that they give you. So, probably take an hour and a half to actually finish them. Okay, that is the quick overview. This is pretty interesting that GitHub is putting these out. I like the model of having all of the knowledge available for free. Again, you can go to Learn.Microsoft.com and you can actually access all of the modules that are in this learning path for the certification without actually paying for the official cert. So that's cool. I like being able to get the goods without necessarily the official badge of honor, although that would be cool too. Hey, if this was helpful for you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I make tech tutorials here on YouTube and LinkedIn. My name is Eamon. Hope you have a great one. Goodbye.